The nephew of a small-town Illinois mayor shot and killed 5 people, including 2 boys, before leading police on a chase that ended in an exchange of gunfire. Hello, I'm Natalie Shaver with today's headlines. Police say Rick Smith shot and killed 5 people, including 2 children in Manchester, Illinois. Smith of Morgan County is also dead. A 3rd child, a 6-year-old girl, is hospitalized in Springfield. Officials have not identified the victims: 2 women, 1 man, and 2 boys who were shot at close range. Police say the victims are all related. Police believe Smith knew the family but did not say how. They have not yet released a motive. Illinois State Police, who are leading the investigation, say officers were called to the apartment complex just before 5 a.m. About 2.5 hours later, Smith was involved in a car chase with officers in nearby Winchester, Illinois. Police say they found a rifle, shotgun, and large hunting knife in Smith's car. According to officials, Smith, who was wounded by police, was taken to the hospital where he died. Scott County State's Attorney Michael Hill says Smith has previous convictions for reckless homicide, drugs, and bad checks. Fast food and retail workers took to the streets of downtown Chicago to protest for higher wages. The demonstrators, who are on strike from businesses such as McDonald's and Macy's, gathered around Union Station early Wednesday morning. They walked off the job because they want the minimum wage of $8.25 an hour to be raised to $15 an hour to be able to support their families and the right to form a union without interference. They are calling it the Fight for 15. The organization says that a single adult in Chicago with a child needs a wage of $21 an hour to pay for necessities such as clothing and rent. Business owners argue that employees do have opportunities to be promoted. Fast food and retail workers were not the only people protesting on Wednesday. More than 100 Chicago Public School students skipped classes in order to boycott the Prairie State Achievement exams. Students decided to forego the PSAE testing to rally against the city's plan to close 54 CPS elementary schools. They said the results of that test can change their educational path, but not in a good way. Students say planning for such tests takes away from learning time in the classroom, and schools are judged too strongly based on test scores. Some parents who protested alongside their children agree. The test is required in order for students to graduate. CPS sent out letters and made calls to students' homes Monday and Tuesday, urging them to be in school Wednesday. But many students say they plan to take a makeup test at a later date. Those are today's top stories. Be sure to check back here for more at windycitywebcast.tv.